What's going on, YouTube? Today we're having another edition of Story Time with RS, and today it's going to be a prison story again. Just a little funny one today. It's not as long as yesterday's, but yeah. So we'll hop straight in. Alright, and if you could do me a favour, if you hit the old like button and subscribe, and we'll be updating with more stories daily and weekly giveaways. It's not a scam. Weekly giveaways. Get involved. So, and it's all cash money too. Anyway, right then, let's get into this one. So, I went to prison in 2014, and it was for a drugs charge. I ended up with a sentence of, it was like served 2 years, so 21 months. So, I got moved to from a holding jail to a jail where I would serve my sentence. And you know, after I'd been there for a while, I was working in there. I was on the servery, and what I was doing to get by, you know, just so my own smoke was free. You could smoke tobacco there in them days. This was 2015 now. I was ticking out tobacco for Double Bubble, and so there was these boys on the wing. One was from Birmingham, one was from Wolverhampton. They was tooled up. I was tooled up with one of my friends from back home. And the one guy, the one from Wolverhampton, the Yam, little ginger kid he was, I thought he was alright, to be honest. And what he used to do was, he'd have his own bin that he'd buy, but he used to tick extra tobacco off me for Double Bubble so he could buy his Subutex. They like sniffing the subbies. What they'd do is they'd have a little line of subby, then all day they'd be off it round the wing, flying round the wing, cleaning up their cells, scrubbing it, making it look all nice. That was just their buzz. That's what got them through jail. And I had no problem with ticking in the bin. He always used to come through, and I thought he was tidy. He was quite old. He was, you know, middle aged too, and normally them guys are your safest bet when you're ticking. But so what happened was, at the time I was hanging around with these two Scousers, there was brothers, and another guy from Cwmbran. He was around my age. The Scousers was just a little bit old. One was a little bit older than me, and one was like middle aged. And so what happened was, it was like, I think it was the weekend, I've ticked him a quarter. So you'd have a 25 gram pouch, and you'd cut it in half, and then you'd turn it and then cut it in half again. So there was your 4 quarters. So I ticked him a quarter, and then that meant he owed me ½ ounce back. And like I said, he always paid normally, so when he asked for it, I didn't even give it a second thought. I just give it to him. And then later on in the week, say like Tuesday or something like that, he'd ask for another one so he could have another subby. And so I've chucked it to him, it wasn't a problem. And what's happened is his pad mate, the one from Birmingham, had pulled, after I was on the server, he'd come up to me and pulled me to the side and said, "Yo, can I have a word with you?" I said, "Yeah, no problem." So we've gone into my cell and I sat down, and he's like, "Listen, you know, I get on with all you boys, and I don't want no trouble in that, yeah, and I don't want no debts passed on to me." And because what can happen is, say if you and your cellmate in a cell, and your cellmate's debted up, he owes stuff, right, and then he bounces wings. Bouncing means going to the screws, dropping in some names, and then they'll move your wings. So, and then what can happen is, your padmate's debt can be put on the cellmate that's left. You know, it's not very fair, but it happens. So he's come to me and said, "Listen, you know he owed you tobacco now?" I said, "Yeah." He was like, "Listen, he haven't really got it to pay you, and he's looking to bounce, like, because his addiction's getting worse, and he's got himself in a bit of a hole. So he said, I want to come and tell you, so, you know, I don't want no debts being passed on. I want to be up front with you. He's going to bounce." So, and he was looking to bounce like Thursday night or something. See what would happen is everyone would get banged up, and he pressed a button in the cell, the screws would come to the thing, and then he'd, you know, say what he got to say. I don't know whether he used my name or not, but he wanted to bounce. So I thought to myself, well, there's not really much I can do. He is going to bounce one way or another. He's getting off this wing. So, my one mate, the one I said there was from Cwmbran, he was a bit of a scrapper himself. You know, he was handy with his fists. And what happened was, he was on the enhanced wing, and he was a gym orderly, and someone took a disliking to him. Maybe it was beef from the road, or it could have happened in jail. I can't exactly remember. But what happened was, they was down the gym, and the other guy offered my friend out from Cwmbran. So as they was walking to go to the change rooms to have a scrap, in the hallway, my mates just gave him lick, dropped him, put him out. But the screws have caught wind of this, right? And he was on a nicking for it. So he lost his enhance, and then he was put onto A1 with us. We got him on the surgery and that after a while. But yeah, anyway, so we was chilling with him, and he used to do a bit of the MMA outside. I think he had a couple of fights and everything. Like, he was a tasty guy. So he showed me the different locks and, you know, stuff like that, Kimura, the triangles, and we used to have mess around wrestles and that. But this one day then, like, it was a Thursday, because it was the day before canteen. I remember it, because you get your canteen, you can like order stuff up until the Sunday, and then you'll get it on the Friday. So it was a Thursday like this, and I hadn't said nothing to him about him bouncing or anything, because I know if I mentioned it to him, he knew the game was up then, and he would have gone sooner. So I thought I'd have my own back on him anyway. I'll send him off with a little present. So what's happened is, at this point as well, I had a little line of the subby myself. So I was off my nut too, like a little vibe on, like Subutex. I know it's a heroin substitute, but in prison, you'd be shocked to see the people that are sniffing it, like the proper boys, you know, the real boys on roads that's doing bits and that. Even them have a little blast now and again, and because it like hypes you up. It's a nice feeling. It's like jail cocaine, if you like. And so I had a little subby, and I remember it clearly. It was me, my mate from Cwmbran, and the two Scouse brothers. We were sat on a pool table, and it's facing the bottom of the wing. And at the bottom of the wing, there's 3 landings, and there's showers at the bottom of the wing. And this kid was like stood by the showers are like that, and he was stood by the side of the showers, like the shower you go in like that, but he was stood by the side of the showers. He was talking to someone. So I've gone to the boys, yo, watch this now. So I kicked my flip-flops off. I've gone jogging up to him. I've given him wham, flying on back, Muay Thai knee, straight in the chest. Us. He's gone into the cupboard like that, yeah. I've just given us. Give him a little combo like that, and he's crumbled. I give him body shots, right? I thought I don't want to hit him in the face, so I get him more trouble. So I give him all body shots, but he crumbled and he like stumbled into the showers, and everyone come to watch, right? And I've done some like Van Damme, Bruce Lee shit. I've got spin kick, wham, and I just done like an axe kick on him, doof, right on his back. And when I hit him in the back, all he did is I just sucked the soul clean out of him like Shang Tsung, wham, like this. All the boys just laughing, and he just run off into his cell. And my boy from Cwmbran, the one that he's passed away now, he has, love him. Terrible thing happened. But yeah, my boy from Cwmbran's come to me. He's like, yo, that was sick. He's like, I didn't know you could do stuff like that. I rate that. He was loving it. So yeah, that was another little story for my prison journey. And we'll keep them going. But like I said, if you want to hear more stories and be involved in the giveaways, hit the like button for me and hit the subscribe. It would really help me. And yeah, keep tuning in. It's your boy RS.